Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Polar Bears and the Kings. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brown will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
In now, Bobby Aller, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans, without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. The 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Count even at 2-2. He could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The average at 284 to begin play. 3 homers, and he's driven in 24. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Brown has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Oh, and he misses it.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. He's able to find the knockout.
Plate, Ronnie Weeks. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 0-1, here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Dump the drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate, Billy Flowers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. The Polar Bears on top 1-0. Mike James, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws, I call it a sweeper. It's kind of it's a hybrid between a slider and a curveball. It's a big sweeping breaking ball. And if he has a good one, you'll see lots of swings and misses early on.
At the plate, Roberto Velez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball one. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
1-2 now. Line towards center field. Weeks is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Desmond Lazeri. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Weeks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Number 84.
So coming to the plate, King. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is laid off of down and in.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fred Blair. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. King leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mitch Drew. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Terry Lindsay. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The Kings put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down one early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in now, Bruce Castle. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Ortiz is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding forward now, Todd Alexander has picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. First pitch of the at-bat. Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Base hit into right center.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
To the plate now, Jalen Hurt. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll check in here at 277. A dozen home runs and 42 runs batted in. Here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The runner at first with no outs here. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hit hard. Foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in, Corey Paint. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Delivery to him on the way. A pause and the 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Drew Larson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. A 1-0 delivery. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 2-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Drew will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stand Grounding in, Calvin Parks, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Calvin Parks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Into the box now, Bobby Aller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
One and one.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box, Jones, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Here comes the 0-1 down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Swung on and missed his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this and that, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Ronnie Weeks. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
At the plate, Billy Flowers. Ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, He opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
3-0 to him now. Here's the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. Atlantis is on top here, 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Marco Ortiz.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's it.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So now to the plate, Roberto Velez, as he hits one on a line to left field. Drew is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The third baseman,
Coming to the plate now, Desmond Lazeri, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Digging in now, King. He drew a walk his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's it out.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
From the belt, the pitch. ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 3 innings complete. The Polar Bears lead this one 3-0. Set for the start of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jesus Pena.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two and 0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
To the plate now, Mitch Drew, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Two 2-0, here it is. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. There's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So striding in, Terry Lindsay. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, as a pitcher, when you see one that's hit high and deep, you hope that it goes foul, and it hits off that foul pole. It makes that doink noise. You want to cry. As a hitter, you want to smile because you were able to keep one just fair.
Lefty Wilson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Standing in now, Bruce Castle. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Castle, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower, is currently third in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Hurt is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Calvin Park.
Coming to the plate now, Calvin Parks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show.
Into the box, Bobby Holland. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looks at a sinker there that drops in. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. Reined in. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping in, Fred Blair. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Blair is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. Tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence, sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw down to first, one away. Plate now is the designated hitter, Todd Alexander. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box now, Jalen Hurt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
That's
Ball two now. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2.
And he got him.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Corey Pate. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate, Drew Larson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Fouled off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We played 4 full. Atlantis leads this one 6-1. Settling in now, Jones.
The second baseman, number 5.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Plate now, Ronnie Weeks, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Foul ball, 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now that's the designated hitter, Billy.
Striding forward now is the DH, Billy Flowers. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
There's no bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Hero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Jesus Pena comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch one-out double to bring one home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
To the plate now, Mitch Drew, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping up to the plate, Terry Lindsay.
The last at that, Eddie B. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. From the stretch. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Freddie Rosario gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Bruce Castle. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Atlantis leads it 9-1. Edward Potter enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Now to the plate, Marco Ortiz.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Roberto Velez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So with the runner safely at third with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And as of this moment, they're currently tied for second in that department. In now, Desmond Lazeri, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Calvin Parks. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hurt has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Bobby Aller.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bobby Aller. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit at third. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batter, number 5.
Now at the plate, Jones, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down is a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ronnie Weeks is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's running. Strike taken to throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Now a long throw home. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
So now to the plate, Billy Flowers. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And that misses 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Atlantis is out in front here, 10-1. Riding in once again, King. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 84.
First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Here comes the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Set and the 2-1 pitch, and this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Fred Blair will be next. Payoff pitch home. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. now batting, Fred Blair. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball one. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Pulled toward right center field. Weeks will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Todd Alexander. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
No balls and 1 strike. Now here it comes.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jesus Pena. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Mitch Drew comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The next 3-2. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Buck Ponder enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
And it's in time to get him. But one run is in to score on the play.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Calvin Parks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jalen Hurt.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Ready for another chance? Corey Tate, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Bouncer up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. But that one right up the middle.
Drew Larson. Is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Jalen Brown will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Marco Ortiz stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Nicholas Velasquez will to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And Not in time as the run scores. Digging in, Roberto Velez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Runners on the move for second, and he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Lindsey will put this one away, and the side is retired. Run, a hit, and a man left. Nicholas Velasquez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.